After 4 years of serious crisis, Brazil has resumed the path to growth. Unemployment has declined, production has increased. Inflation has dropped to its lowest level in 19 years, and interest rates are lower than at any time since 1986. Grain harvests have beaten records, industry is once again hiring, and consumption has grown. However, the political crisis persists, and popularity ratings of the government and of institutions are the worst in decades. Why? Key government figures, including the president, are under investigation. The courts and prosecution service have been criticized for allowing court cases to become media circuses. The sentencing of former President Lula to 12 years and 1 month imprisonment for corruption and money laundering has led the left to radicalize and preach social upheaval. Popular repercussions, however, have been quite mild. A poll by Datafolha shows that 53% of Brazilians believe that Lula should go to prison. In face of such institutional and political difficulties, Brazil has significant challenges to address in order to maintain its recovery. The current focus is on reform of the system of pensions and benefits, which, though unpopular, is crucial for the balance of national accounts. If approved, pension reform is expected to result in GDP growth of over 3.5% in 2018. In an election year, the government faces difficulties in securing the necessary votes. The main political advocate for pension reform is Rodrigo Maia, Speaker of the Chamber of Deputies, Congressman for Rio de Janeiro, and former leader of the Democratas. He has been the main interlocutor between a fragmented Congress and the federal government. His outstanding performance has placed him in the upcoming presidential election. The Brazilian election will be complex, with a plethora of candidates and radical positions assumed, both by the left and the extreme right. The likely ineligibility of Lula will tend to shatter support on the left and to draw votes away from the populist right. Specialists believe that voters will tend to choose someone from the moderate center, no candidate for which has as yet been identified. It is against this background that Democratas is preparing to launch its own center-right candidate. The National Democratas Convention, scheduled for early March, is likely to seal this commitment for Brazil. To present a candidate who can deliver political stability, the necessary reforms, and a resumption of large-scale investment throughout Brazil.